Okay, so welcome to the Friday news, but part 2. So if you've not watched part 1, that was our Daytona special. That was the race-off between Reese and Mike. I'm not going to tell you who won. Watch it and see. It was a very exciting end, actually. So our part 2, we've got Josh. We're going to do Iron Maiden. So I'm going to show you through all of this, but we're just quickly going to cover off the end of our Daytona video. I forgot to say to you what the competition was to win our prize mug of the week. So given it's British Grand Prix weekend, I know everybody's probably focused on the football, but British Grand Prix is this weekend. Who do you think is going to win? I think it's going to be Lewis. Hope it's going to be Lewis. I think it's actually going to be a record 5 times for Lewis if he does get it this time. So I'm going to go for Lewis. Who's your choice? Comment at the bottom of the Daytona 2 video, not this one. And we'll do a competition actually for this one in a minute. Then we'll make up what that is. Do we know what it's going to? No, we'll make it up in a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So Iron Maiden. Let's talk Iron Maiden then, Josh. You're our Iron Maiden expert. What would you like? Would you like to be an expert in it? Yeah. So we've got 2 versions. What are the 2 versions we've got? So
we've got, I believe, is this the only Ellie available in the?
Yeah, I think the rest have sold out because they made 500.
Yeah.
And this is number
460.
Which you said was a good number.
Good number.
It's a good number to have.
Yeah.
But we think it's actually is the only one that's actually left. I think they actually sold out straight away since it came out. They had all gone. So this is the last one. And we've only got this actually because our distributor in the UK, Electrocoin, they had a cancelled order. So they phoned us up, do you want one? We said yeah, and we snaffled it because we sold all of ours straight away on our allocation. So, okay, so we've got the LE and then we've got the Pro version. Yeah. So, obvious question is run us through the differences between the 2.
Yeah, so there's quite a few. So although this Pro is actually really, really nice for a Pro version, there is quite a few noticeable differences. So I don't think you'll be able to pick it up in the video, but the playfield on here looks a lot duller than it does on the LE version, and I think that is because this must have invisible glass.
Invisible glass, yeah.
Yeah, and so it just looks a lot more vibrant, and it makes the lights. You've got these red LEDs down here as well, which makes a nice difference. In terms of toys,
Donnie, I could get around there so you can get in close and you can see what we've got on there. So and I'll try and get the microphone closer to Josh so that you can hear him because he's so mild-mannered, aren't you? A little bit quiet. Let's hold it like this.
Okay, so on the Pro, from a toy point of view, you've got Eddie, which is the Iron Maiden character / mascot. You've got just like the little plexiglass versions of him, whereas on here you've got the actual real toys. So you've got one up there on the right hand ramp, and then just down by these pop bumpers you've got another one of him looking like a little zombie or something. In terms of moving parts, so at the back you'll see this sort of ramp going up into the back of the playfield. That is actually a movable ramp on the LE, so I think it's called the Underworld ramp, and that will lift up. So once you've hit the white arrow shots, that will light your game modes. This will then lift up and then you shoot it into a hole, whereas on the Pro you literally just shoot it up the ramp and it will hit some switch, and that's what starts the game modes. The other one is you've got a sarcophagus. I don't know.
You got it right earlier on.
Yeah.
Sarcophagus.
Sarcophagus. Yeah. So this is another multi-ball feature, and on this one you'll notice that on the left-hand ramp it will actually slot out, and then this will lift up. This little toy where the ball capture is, that will lift up, and they'll hide the balls in there, and then they'll shoot them out when it's ready. Whereas on the Pro version, it literally just scoops around the back of the orbit and just holds them there for about 5 seconds, registers the lock, and then lets you shoot it on with this left flipper.
Okay, cool.
And then
it's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. So then if you notice, you've got the side art. So here you've just got the plain black cabinet, and then on this one you've got some actually really detailed side art, which is really nice.
Yep.
You've got the British Union Jack there, which is nice as well. If you look at the back, so the back glass, you notice that you've got some differences there. So this one, you might not pick up in the video, but it's got like these little mirrored effects in there as well. So
it does look really cool actually when you look closely at it.
And you've also got JBL speakers, so they're on show, I'm assuming.
And they sound fab, don't they?
Upgraded, they do sound really good.
Yeah.
And then you've got the nice red trim, and then you've got this wicked artwork, which, again, it might not show up in the video, but it's kind of like shimmers like it's
like a foil sort of finish, isn't it?
Yeah. Really, really nice. And then you've got the red legs as well.
Yep. And has it got a shaker motor?
Yeah, shaker motor.
Yep.
So you might remember that from classics like The Lost World from, was it Sega or Data East? Yeah. I used to really like that. And our Mustang that we had, Eddie Mustang had it, so shaker motor is really cool. Works really well.
And I've got I'm just trying to spot different
Yeah.
bits. So this bit is lit, isn't it? And
Yeah.
it's signed.
So it's signed. So you get it signed by Keith Elwin, who is the game designer. This is quite interesting. So this is his first game that he's ever designed, but he's been in numerous pinball competitions in the past. So I think he's like world champion multiple times. But you can really tell that this is like a game designed by a player. Yeah, 4 players. This is.
It does play great, doesn't it? I'm not very good.
Yeah, it's the best.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
It's the best Stern that's come out for an awful long time since Metallica, right? And it's really good.
I reckon we should give it a go.
Right.
So, fire up.
Oh, forgot also. A little plunger.
Okay.
You get on your knob there. You've got a custom knob.
Okay, good. I've always wanted one of them. Brilliant.
Cool.
So there might be some other bits we've missed, but they're probably not that important.
No.
And if they are important, we apologise.
Yeah, no worries.
So I got there.
Right.
Not dreaming.
Okay, now it's.
He's locating the pinball.
That wasn't. Okay, so we got the balls loaded, so we're good to go. Let's fire up a game.
Welcome to my world.
So you're going to pick your tune?
Yeah, which one do you want?
I like the Trooper. There we go. So what are you trying to do then? How do you start off?
So you'll notice that all the shots, stop in here, all of the ramps and all the orbits and the loops, they've got these white arrows. So you need to hit the white arrows to spell Eddie. As soon as you spell Eddie, then the underworld ramp will flip up, you shoot it in there, and that starts a game mode.
Okay. And that is literally spelling it spells Eddie then, so you've got I think you've got 2 more to get. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's done.
No, so I got one more. Got the E.
Oh, okay.
So straight up the middle, and then
Done it.
that will
Okay.
load up.
So now what you got to hit? Oh man.
So now,
Is that it gone now?
yeah, he shuts up now, which is a bit of a shame.
Ah.
Oh, no, he's back up.
Okay, good.
There we go.
Go on then. Let's get him in there.
There
Played.
we go.
Ace is high. Shoot down
So this-
4 fighters.
I think this is a little mini multi-ball. I could be wrong.
Okay. No, I think it is. I did get it to do this. Yeah. Only 2 balls in it, I think.
Yeah,
And it's got quite a generous ball save on this.
super generous.
Yeah. So what have you got to hit with this then? Just the blue flashing ones?
Blue flashing shots,
Yeah.
yeah.
And it's just racking you up points, isn't it?
Yeah. So, we've updated the software on this one as well, because it did score super generous
Okay.
to start with. So,
Oh, they've eased it a bit, have they?
yes, well, no, it was. to
Made it
start
harder?
with. Yes,
Okay.
it's stingy now.
Okay. Right, let's leave Josh to finish off that, otherwise we'll be there all day. So, we have 2 Iron Maiden pinballs in the showroom, so you're going to pop down tomorrow. Remember, as I said on the other video, we're open 9 till 2, so normally do 10 till 4. But because of World Cup fever and the England game at 3, we're shutting at 2 o'clock. So if you do want to get here and spend some time, I'd say get here by 1, because the guys definitely want to be out by 2 o'clock to watch the football. So we've got the limited edition here, we've got the Pro here, and of course everything else is all on free play. We've got 4 or 5 guys in Saturday, so come and see us. And we will be able to help you out. So competitions, we've done 1 competition already on Daytona 2, who's going to win the Grand Prix, and we're going to do a pinball-based competition. I think Iron Maiden's not my favourite band, but I think it's brilliant pinball. If you could pick a licence, what would you want it to be? It doesn't have to be music related, any licence for me. I'd probably pick Hangover. I think that'd make a superb pinball. What would you choose? Don't forget to tag a mate. Tell me what licence you'd pick, and we'll pick a winner. Yaka will send you out one of our mugs next week. So that's it from me. Have a great weekend. Look forward to catching you next week.